Absolutely.
earnings. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Is we could structure it as, Polymarket as a data source and you could trade with a different broker. We could do all that kind of stuff. And absolutely, you could definitely use the prediction markets things here to actually trade stocks as well, or vice versa. Right. So I think that's really interesting. And we have basically an ad up right now for prediction markets. And our regular ads get about a 4% click-through rate or 4.8%. And our prediction market ad so far has been getting a 17% click-through rate, which is telling me that the demand for this is like off the charts. It's like 4 times higher click-through rate than the rest of our ads, right? So clearly there's people interested in this, right? So that's why to me, I'm thinking this actually kind of makes sense from a strategic like business decision type thing. Because I think that this is like this new market and like there's no competition in it. No one else is doing this. Like this doesn't exist. So as a company, we're thinking about it from a strategic standpoint, but that's also tied with the fact that like a lot of people are making money with this stuff, right? So I think it could be a very interesting direction to go down. Right. I don't know if we should be doing that in our Tuesday sessions, right? Because our Tuesday sessions are, maybe we should just be spending time building bots as opposed to building the infrastructure behind the bots because it's maybe a little boring, you guys watching, me build out the website and all that. It's a little, and especially if we had have a whole group, it's probably more interesting and probably also more productive to build bots in this session. But just want to point out that we're working on this prediction market stuff. It'll take a little bit of time to build out. At the earliest, maybe a month from now, right? Probably even a little longer than that. But I think that there's just a lot of really good potential behind this. So yeah, so that's prediction markets. IQ feed integration, I'm going to remove that because we're using interactive brokers instead. We're not going with IQ feed. And then work on SPX strategy. We could spend some time work on that. There's a few strategies, a few SPX strategies if you guys want to work on those. And then the last thing I put on here is the use TradingView to create a strategy. All right. Any questions or comments, guys?
Okay, but what to talk about? What do you mean by SPX strategy exactly? With stocks, with options, like?
Yeah, I mean it would be options, right? Because there are no stocks on SPX, right? It's an index.
Or
So
just so I mean just trading the index. We're actually doing options against it.
Yeah, we'd be doing options against it. And I say this because there's 3 of you guys that are actually working on SPX options bots. So we could potentially bring all the ideas together and kind of work on it together as a group, right? But everything from straddles, strangles, condors, butterflies, I've heard a bunch of different ideas from a bunch of different guys. I don't want to, a lot of you have told me don't talk about what you guys are building, so I don't want to talk about it, right? But just generally, I know a lot of you guys are working on SPX strategies, so we can actually spend some time doing that today if you guys want to start pooling ideas together to try to build something,
Yeah.
I don't mind sharing my SPX ideas because it's liquid
I don't
enough
mind
where,
either. I'm
Okay.
here to make money the way I see it. I make money, everybody makes money. That's my point of living.
yeah,
Perfect.
and
Okay.
strength in numbers.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I'll share the one I just came up with if that. Actually, I'm curious how well are you other guys strategies working? I mean, what's your sharp ratio? Just curious.
My bot strategy is killing me, but my experience strategy is working very well. My political strategy is working pretty damn good. That's all I gotta say. But my bot strategy is not there yet.
I got distracted and switched to something else. I think I went to I started working on a VWAP thing. I kind of moved away. Actually, my SPX was based on VWAP, and I couldn't get it profitable over time. I could get short term nice moves, but I haven't found a consistent setting yet.
So what do you think about that? Put it into the comments. Let me know. I respond to all of your comments. So I'm very interested to hear what you thought about the video and what do you want to see next. And of course, if you're interested in any of this stuff, go check it out at botspot.trade.